Welcome back to my video diary in Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is my island Fawnhollow. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on today? Now, since last time... What have I done since last time? Oh, I've done a little bit of fishing and bug catching because... Well, I was just on in the afternoon, I was going to water my flowers, and it was raining already. So I was like, wow, okay, what should I do instead? So I decided to catch some fish and bugs, and of course, it being May, there's actually quite a few new fishes and bugs for us to catch that I have caught. So it's okay, I didn't donate them yet, so you can see what I've got. But first, a message from Isabel. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 1:57 PM on Saturday, May 2nd, 2020. There really isn't any news to speak of today. And there's a concert on TV last night. Sorry, Isabel. We've heard about most of your TV antics already, I believe, so we'll just move on from that. Let's see what we've got going on. See if we've got any new flowers. Got some mail. Anything weird going on in my inventory? Doesn't seem like it. What have we got? A message from Axel. My bud dear, I thought of an idea where you have a special day to write a good friend a letter. I call it Write a Good Friend a Letter Day, and I'm so glad I have you to write to. Aww. Pumped up forever, Axel. Thank you, Axel. We've got some stuff. We've got something from Flick. Dear patron of the arts, tremble, my creation inspired by Atlas Moth is here, and this fallen world is not ready. While I can't hope to capture the majestic awe of a grandiose bugs, I hope you enjoy my attempt. Thank you, Flick. I actually really like his letter paper. I don't know what on earth what you'd call it, but you know the piece of paper art that you write stuff on. Am I okay? Well, that was not a coherent sentence. The piece of paper he wrote his letter on, I like the design of it, is what I was trying to say. Before apparently my mind was eaten away by, I'm not sure, the cruelties of reality. Oh, I keep forgetting to play the song. What song even? Oh, KK Funk. That was it. That will play us outside the museum. This will put in storage, and let's go on about our day. Of course, Paddles has moved out, so we have a vacant lot. So I suppose later today I'll be searching around for a new villager for Fawnhollow to see what we can find. We've got another orange cosmos here. That's not a cosmos, that's a pansy. Far too many of these to be exact. And anything new over here? Doesn't look like it. It was raining, so we might have a lot of random flowers out everywhere. Got some purple roses here, of course. We're gonna have to keep an extreme eye out for tons of new flowers appearing all over the place, I'm sure. Of course, KK Slider is visiting today because it's Saturday. Excuse me, and I was just thinking what I have. We'll come back to see what stuff we got over there once we've dug up all our fossils. Now I'm a little confused. How did a blue windflower spawn here? I don't think that should be possible. I thought 2 blue windflowers always bred to make a blue windflower. That's what I've written down here. How do we get a blue one from a red and a blue? So that means one of these also must be hybrids? Maybe this one's also a hybrid? What a pain. Well, it's actually not that big a pain, because if this is a hybrid, that means we already have a chance over here to make some purples. Okay. Not sure what to do about that though, to be perfectly honest. Maybe I'll plant some actual red windflowers. Oh, you know what? Next time I go to Benedict's Island, I'll go take some from him. That's what I'll do. Because those are guaranteed to be seeded ones. Unless they duplicated themselves. No, there's no way, because they're adjacent to one which didn't duplicate, right? I'm not sure. This flower hybrid breeding stuff is very interesting though. I was actually thinking about it this other day. It's actually quite similar to a mod in Minecraft, if you're aware of it. I can't remember. I think it's called Forestry, right? It was all about breeding bees and stuff. Getting tons of different species, and that was tons of fun. I absolutely adored playing that. Maybe this, and I was talking to Bennett, and I was like, this probably scratches that same sort of similar itch on a much smaller scale, mind you, but still rather interesting, I find. So let's bury this in a hole. Let's have a look out for a red windflower somewhere that we can use to replace that. There's surely got to be one nearby. If not, I'll go to Eric's house and we'll just take one from him again. We got a fossil here borrowed by Axel's home. Turns out it's actually a lot of our fossils yesterday were like hidden behind trees and flowers, so that's why I didn't end up finding all that many. Excuse me. That was Joy-Con drift right there. I can't believe I'm actually being affected by Joy-Con drift now. It's something which I only heard about, but I guess I didn't play enough Switch to really bother about. That's a new dragonfly, isn't it? Come back here. I know there is a new dragonfly which spawns in May. I assume this might be it. Nope, that's just a Dana dragonfly. Okay. I know there's new butterflies and there's new dragonflies to look out for, so we've got to ensure we're looking out for them. Got some cosmoses here, which will move out of the way from this sandy path. And plant on a different sandy path, to be honest. We'll plant these buds here so they can grow. Is there anything else interesting down here? Doesn't seem like it, so let's just put these two down. Anything interesting here? New orange pansy. There's a weed somehow growing here. Actually, I don't know why I just dug it up, because that needs to be there anyway. We need to move it out of the way at some point. This red pansy will need to move out of the way. I'm not sure what we can do with all these flowers. I'll have to give some more flowers off to some people somewhat soon. Any new tulips spawning? There's a white hyacinth which spawned, which is a little bit too close to those tulips. I've got to move you, sadly. That's a white tulip, of course. I don't think that's it. We need that for anything. I don't think we need any other colours of tulips, right? I believe we've got all of them. Just off the top of my head, at least. So yep, that's all fine. What colours did we just dig up? A pink. Okay. Let's plant some more of these white ones over here. That's not a white flower. We'll plant this purple rose by... oh, a pink rose. Vivian's house, who I very rudely stole all the previous purple roses from. There's so many flowers everywhere, my word. One rainy day on Fawnhollow just spawns like 50 flowers. It's absurd. That's a red lily, not a black lily. That's okay, black lily's only 25% chance anyway, so it's not like we're expecting too much. See if anything spawned over here. Not what I can see. Still haven't seen any other fossils yet, have I? Well, I might have done, I might have just completely missed them though. Okay, let's move this red windflower and hope this one's not a hybrid. Plant this here, why not? Maybe it's the blue that is a hybrid, now I think about it. Is that even possible? I'm not sure. This is a yellow hybrid, of course. And another yellow hybrid, so we can replace these two mums. This red and yellow. This pair of red and yellow mums with these two hybrid yellow mums. And have another chance of getting green. So plant this here. Plant this here. We can plant a mum over at Eric's house. I forgot to be checking if everyone was inside their houses or not. That's my bad. Is Vivian in? Well, neither of them are in, so I suppose that's a consolation prize. Can you see any fossils up there? I spot a fossil. I forgot I built a ramp here yesterday. That's something I did off screen because I was like, I'm sick of... because I was trying to check the ponds to see if they had any fishes in them. I was sick of using a ladder to get up here. So, of course, we'll try and get another ramp going to the bamboo forest in the top left as well. But this is a very convenient ramp right now. The mum ramp, I suppose. Another lily of a valley. That's nice. We got two now. And soon our house will be absolutely decorated with them. I'm not sure if these can breed, actually, by themselves if you water them. I imagine they can't. I imagine they have to spawn. So Fauna was by KK Cider, so I don't think she's here. Is Red here? Red is not here. Let's take a gander down here, see what we've got going on here over here. Roscoe's just, he's just grooving. Let him go. He's looking away. Roscoe, speak to me. It's fancy running to you here. I rarely see you up here, Roscoe, near Sylvana's house. Would you like a cherry, perhaps? Mayhaps? Or you give me return 650 bells. It's okay, you don't have to give anything, but thank you, Roscoe. Let's see how our roses are doing. Any new ones? That's a new cosmos, which we don't particularly want, right? Not many roses spawning, it seems. This one I accidentally ran over, I believe, so that's why it's like that. Oh no, I picked it to give to Vivian for the quest. Quest is the wrong word, was it? You know what I'm talking about. What is the word I'm thinking of? Nook Mars mission, there we go. Yeah, not many roses seem to be spawning, which is a shame. I suppose we can plant some other random flowers here. The bloom pinks we save for somewhere else. Anything up here in the bamboo forest? Not that I can see, to be perfectly honest. Don't know what happened to my voice there. Is Hippo here? Hippo is in. Let's go say hello to him. See what he's up to today. If anything fancy. He doesn't even have a crafting table in his house now I think about it, does he? Oh no, he does, surely. Yeah, okay. Or it's not always out, I think. What you doing, Hippo? An ironwood clock. Ooh, fantastic. Either the dream or the ironwood clock. Yes. Oh, I've already forgotten the dream. Well, that's fair enough. That's just how dreams go, isn't it? You just wake up and it's completely gone from your memory. So if you want to remember your dreams, you should start keeping a dream journal. Is what I've heard. That was something I did for like a couple of times. I can't remember. When I was like 16 or something. But then I didn't really keep it up. I only did it like once because that was the only time I remembered a dream, and then I didn't do it again because I didn't have a dream for ages, and then I just forgot about it. But if you want to recollect your dreams better, that's what you can do, and that's how you can start lucid dreaming as well. Lucid dreaming being like you're aware of the fact that you're dreaming, so then you can sort of control your dream a little bit if you're not aware of what it is. Of course, this is where Puddle's house used to be, and it feels a bit sad. It feels so empty now, but you know, sometimes people just move on with their lives. They've got other things they got to do. We're gonna move his mum so we can make way for this windflower. Plant this mum here instead. Got another tulip. We have by far and away probably the largest amount of pink flowers I've ever seen. Nothing over here. So we only got the hyacinths to look at, see if there's anything interesting going on. Let's have a visit to Abel Sisters Way. Is that a pink windflower down there? A hyacinth even. The red and pink hyacinths look so similar. I'm not going to lie. Whoa, an astronaut helmet. Let's have a chat with Sable. What have you got to say to us today? We've been having more and more hot days lately. Summer's just around the corner. Probably time to get out my collection of summer aprons. What does a summer apron look like? Is that not a summer apron? It looks like it'd be very airy in the first place, to be honest. Okay, what do we want? A morning coat. Wow, look at that. Let's get that. Box pleated skirt, I believe we have. Cropped pants, I think we have. I don't know if we have formal shorts. Fireman outfit. Flapper dress. Oh, let's get one of these instead. Look at that. How fancy. Catcher's mask. Ash space helmet. Oh, we can't wear both. And no shoes. Ready to make my purchase. I don't want to wear them. Maybe that's something I'll buy more of when I'll off screen. But for now, let's go take a look at hyacinths and see if that one was actually a pink one outside. Abel Sisters, I didn't think two red ones could make a pink hyacinth, so I'm a little bit confused. I guess this is a small possibility. No, it's just a red hyacinth. I've been completely baited. That's okay. Let's see what's going on with our hyacinths over here. Hello, Eric. Yay, it's highway. We'll give you the last cherry we have before we move on to peaches and oranges, so we still have quite a lot to give out. Haven't seen all that many people, to be honest, around. A concierge uniform. Interesting. It's amazing how many clothes, I think I mentioned this before, that they seem to have and then never wear. Look, you got this concierge uniform, Eric. Why didn't you ever wear it? Diana not in her home? Is she nearby? Oh, she is. She's right here. Hello, Diana. There you are, Nadoy. Looking as fabulous as ever, I see. How much would you like this peach? Enough, apparently. Thank you kindly. Diana, we'll be taking a leave. Is that a new butterfly? No, that's just a tiger butterfly. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. There's new butterflies everywhere. I feel like my eyes sort of like gloss over any new insects that we might potentially see because I'm so used to it being April and having caught all the insects already. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to replace this with a red one. And we'll replace this blue one with one of these new blue ones, which we presume are going to be a regular blue one. It could be that I read the guide wrong and I'm just completely wrong. Hello Flo, you're grooving over here. What is up, Highway? You are hyped. I am less hyped, to be honest. I'm sorry to say, Flo. It's a low-key day, you know? Chill out sometimes, Flo. That's okay. If you have a high-key day, I'll have a low-key day. You know, balance it out. We'll have a medium-key day. You gotta have those ups and downs. I make it sound like it's a bad day. It's not a bad day. I'm just like, I just feel very chill right now, you know? I feel like I'm at my inner peace. I feel enlightened. That's a very depressing song you're singing with, Flo, I'm not gonna lie. It's also a different song from what she usually sings. She must be listening to some new tunes. Oh, she rushed down to sit by a pond. Let's put some blue windflowers down over here. We got anything going on over here? We never actually saw if Audie was in her home or not. Just have a walk along the beach in case there's a message in a bottle or Gulliver maybe washed up on shore. I'm not actually sure if you can have another visitor today on Saturdays. If you already got KK Slider. Audie isn't. Audie's always in her home. Quarantining like a good wolf, which is fair enough. What's she doing today, though? Oh no, she's ill. I bet I feel better if I had some medicine. You know, let me go grab you some medicine real quick, Audie. I could go craft some. I'm just gonna buy it from Nyx, to be honest. It's way easier. And you know, it's right here. It's only 400 bells. I'm surprised you didn't buy her, and I guess you didn't want to infect me and Tommy. That's very conservative. What courteous of you, Audie. The well-being of others. So be like Audie. If you're ill, stay home. Quarantine and all that. Do you want this, Axel? Would you like a peach? And I also see that furniture item back there, a sink that actually suits a bathroom. That's what we've been looking for ages, to be honest. So because we've got a kitchen utility sink, don't we, in a bathroom right now, which is a bit a lava lamp. Buy it because it's pretty groovy, not gonna lie. This is absolutely perfect, a bathroom sink. It looks like something which you can customize as well. What's this? Hanging scroll. What? Excuse me, Timmy and Tommy. 140,000. That's absurd. I'm not buying that. Mainly because I don't have enough. Oh, that's cute Starnet. I'm going to buy the Starnet. These are just the same. I have looked it up. These are just the same durabilities as regular. I forgot the word. Just like regular tool, but iron tools is what I should say. Which is a real shame. I wish they were. Okay, for one, I wish it wasn't actually tool durability in this game. To be perfectly honest, it was kind of cool at the beginning, but now it's just like, eh. But I wish you could unlock these customization options for, like, I don't know, higher durability nets or something, or like you could reinforce your net, because look how pretty it looks. I mean, that's ironwood clock, but still. Like, it's so pretty. I mean, you can't see it, but I can assure you it is. We should have sold that dragonfly off to Timmy and Tommy. Maybe I'll just release it instead. Can't have it clogging up my inventory, even though it's currently doing nothing. Audie. I have like 0 energy and feel totes grody. I don't think anyone says grody anymore, Audie. Medicine? Oh wow, this is going to help me feel so much less grody. I don't think anyone says grody anymore, Audie. I'm going to be perfectly honest. That seems a bit outdated, but you do. I want to go outside because I'm starting to feel less gross, but I just should get some more rest. I want to thank you, so here's a doctor's coat. Oh, how fitting. Thanks again, dear. No problem. Dear, you be sure to take good care of yourself, okay? You take care of yourself first, Audie, to be honest. You're the one who's ill. Hopefully, I mean, I probably didn't get affected, so, you know, I'll be alright. You know what? Get out of here, Dragonfly. Be free. Go live your best life. Do what Dragonfly does. I don't know what Dragonfly may do, so let's plant these things. Then let us. Savannah's still just rocking out, to be honest. Let's plant this Lily of the Valley here. Who have we not given stuff to? Savannah, Vivian, and I'm missing someone. And Audie. I guess because she was ill, I don't know. But my plan is to put this stuff away, and then we'll go on some Nook Mile Island hopping to see what sort of villages we can find. Because, you know, I haven't done that for a while. Well, I say that, I did go on the Mayday one, like, yesterday, but, you know, that doesn't count. I meant to put that outside the museum, that's fine, I'll do it another time. There's no space outside the museum anyway right now. So, let's go assess some fossils and donate some fish and insects that we have lovingly found. Let's just take a walk over here. And this is what I found. I found a frog. That wasn't a frog. I don't know what I just picked up. I found an angelfish. I believe those were in rivers. I picked a red cosmos, which I did not mean to do. I got a frog. I got this big fish. What's this called? As a giant trevally. I got, what is this? A catfish that you find in ponds. I found 4 more fossils from yesterday. And then this is a diving beetle, I believe. And this is a pond skater. And that was everything I found yesterday. So let's donate these to Blathers and see what he has to say about them. Maybe nothing, maybe a lot. Probably a lot. Mainly because we let him speak. Good morning, Blathers. Sorry to wake you up again. Well, it's actually more the afternoon, I suppose. I suppose I'm just in the habit of recording in the morning, so I thought it was the morning. But we have so many fossils for you, Blathers. You would not believe it. You would not believe your eyes. All of them already. Gosh. It really is quite difficult to get these final few fossils, isn't it? Let's make a donation, one by one. What have we got to donate? Let's start with this angelfish, perhaps. What have you got to say about this? I think it's been a while since we had Blathers actually read out something, so this is exciting again. Yes, please tell me. The angelfish is truly a beautiful creature. Just look at the elegance of those fins. Despite the name, however, these lovelies are known to be rather aggressive. They have no qualms about relentlessly pursuing fish much smaller than themselves. Why, they even attack their own kin. It seems no fish is safe around these angelic bullies. It makes one wonder who comes up with these names. Appearances and names can be deceiving. That's angelfish for Billy of a River. Let's move on to the next fish we got in here, which is a frog, which isn't really a fish, but still. Same category. Please do tell me about a frog. I understand that frogs converse with fellow frogs through a number of varied calls, as it were. Ribbit, my prince has arrived. Ribbit, ribbit, this pond is tragic. Ribbity ribbit, I think you're splendid. Hoo hoo, of course I have no clue what they're saying, but I like to think if I practice enough, I might. There's a very bizarre fact about frogs there, Blathers. That was more, isn't that your own personal take on what frogs speak like? Onto the giant trevally. Trevally? Trevally? I think it's trevally. Yes, please tell me about it. The giant trevally, as befits its name, can reach 6 foot in length and 180 pounds. Its size and strength must have made it a favoured opponent for anglers since time immemorial. They also are ingenious hunters, sometimes taking advantage of other predators to distract their prey. There have even been documented cases of them attacking birds. I mean, at 6 feet long, I wouldn't be surprised if they snacked on birds, to be honest. Make one more donation of catfish. I don't know why I said one more donation. There's in fact 3 more donations, but for some reason I said 1. Apparently I can't count. Catfish don't have scales and are rather slimy. Believe it or not, this slime helps them breathe. Some species of catfish are nocturnal and they'll feed on almost anything. They use a suctioning action to pull in their food. Did I mention they can grow as large as your eye? Now, when you say as large as your eye, does that mean like humans, like 5 to 6 foot, or do you mean like Animal Crossing sizes, which were like 3 foot or something? Granted, we're a lot taller than we were in the previous games, aren't we? At least I remember we being tiny in Wild World and that sort of thing. Please tell me more about a diving beetle, then, Blathers. The dastardly diving beetle, famous for its distinctive round shape and its voracious appetite. This powerful predator uses thick back legs covered in hairs to paddle after its prey, and it uses suction cups on its front legs to grip its quarry for good. My own legs have gone weak thinking about it. Hang in there, Blathers, hang in there, we only got one more bug. It's exciting to noting this May stuff. We can see how our museum is slowly shaping up. We've got 3 months of bugs and insects, right? No, bugs and fishes even. Putrid pond skaters. They walk on water, you know, which is most preposterous. It is a trick they perform by secreting oil onto the hairs of their feet, to which I say, blah. And one must wonder, what will they do next? Walk in air? Walk through walls? Perish for thought. Anywho. Thank you very much, Blathers. You held strong there through those insects. So let's sell all this stuff we got as we take a dive into a Nook Mile Island and see who would be waiting there for us. As we do this, I'm going to have a look and see what other bugs and fishes that I still got left to catch. I've got a betta fish that's found in rivers from 9 to 4 p.m. A rainbow fish, also found in rivers, 9 to 4 p.m, same as a nibble fish. And a mahi, which is found on the pier. As for bugs, we've got a banded dragonfly, a great purple emperor, Queen Alexandria's birdwing. I didn't know they started spawning yet. At least I forgot. A violin beetle, a Rosalia batesi beetle, and a scorpion. It's quite a few things, isn't it? Actually, maybe we should go fishing instead of going on an island. Island hopping isn't as interesting as I feel like fishing with these new fish might be. Especially since it's nearing 4 o'clock anyway, so we might as well try. Apparently had a Nook Mars mission as well, I was not paying attention. Send gratitude of flowers. Who can we give a flower to? Honestly, we should have given one to Puddles before she left. Alas. Who would like a flower? Probably Sylvana would. Alas, she's too busy sitting down, so... Let's squeeze by here and check out what we got in our ABD shop for today. And then we'll do a little bit of fishing just to round off these last few minutes of this episode. Got 300. So we can do 14 island hoppings. That's a lot of island hoppings. Country fence, iron and stone. Nothing special there. Let's do some Nook shopping. What have you got for us today? KK Mariachi, sure. That's a new one. And we'll use an ABD and put away some money for a rainy day. How that's about 75,000. That's not 75,000. Perfect. Slowly amassing the amount of money we have. Let's go fishing. Should we go fishing for these river fishes? These small river fishes, so keep your eyes peeled for very, very small river fishes. And it's actually, I think I spoke about this ages ago. I was like, I want to get rid of some of the fencing around rivers, and the main reason is, as I found out when I was fishing, I was like, I can't reach the river in some areas. It's a little bit inconvenient. Interestingly enough, there's no new fish in the sea over here. This month, it's only river fish, it seems like. Actually, I never tried. Can you fish over a fence? You can. It's very close away. I mean, it makes sense. It would just be like the same as fishing from 1 square away, wouldn't it? So we're looking for very tiny fish. That seems to be a very tiny fish over there. Could it be what we're looking for? Perhaps. Perhaps it isn't. It is turned away from us, though. It's turned away from us again. It's a dodgy little fish, this one. There we go. That was a fast gulp. That's a tin can. That's not a fish in the slightest. But you know, sometimes it happens. At least we're cleaning up the river ecosystem little by little by fishing those out. I mean, I know that's not actually a system in this game, but you know, I like to think about it. Anything behind here? Not that I can see. Oh, there's a tiny fish. Can it see that? It can see that. Another quick bite. Just a loach. I have a feeling these fish might be rare. The better. Or beta. It's got double T, is surely better. Rainbow fish and nibble fish. I wonder if they were even fishing New Leaf. I don't remember, to be honest. That's a big fish. Get out of here. And I suppose we can have a jaunt by the pier as well, seeing as we need to catch a mahi by the pier. We've got to keep our eye out for different looking butterflies as well. The Great Purple Emperor and the Birdwing are both rare butterflies, I believe, so it's not very likely that we'll be able to see them, so don't get your hopes up that I'll get it on camera, to be honest. Nothing by the pier. Let's have one more walk around the river before we round it off here. One quick saunter. There's a fish there. I hope we can reach it from here. It's a bit far away, isn't it? Ugh, I don't think it's going to reach. We're going to have to go to the campground. I scared it away for a second. Oh, there's the other fossil. That's okay. We can save it for tomorrow. These small fish have always been so quick to bite. Except for this one for some reason. Looking where we approach might be why. Let's dig out this fossil. I wonder when we'll get our next campsite visitor. I've heard if there's a campsite visitor and you already have 10 villagers, you can actually invite them to your village. Still, they just randomly choose one of your villages to replace, essentially. But I've also heard if you reset your switch before it saves, you can basically get them to keep randomly choosing a villager until it's a villager you don't want to leave. So we might do that if there's a campsite villager eventually that we want. Of course, the chances of that are pretty small to begin with, so don't get your hopes up for it. There's a bluegill. Oh, okay, well, our fishing rod's broke, so I guess we'll just end this video here, seeing as we have no more fishing rod. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons on my island of Fawnhollow, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, it's bye-bye for now.